Hello everybody, we're going to be making macarons today, and we're going to do something a little crazy, and we're going to put the Be My Valentine Little Debbie cakes in as the filling. Pretty excited about this. So we've got 1.5 cups of confectioner's sugar and 1.25 cups almond flour, and we're going to give that a little mix together. Okay, then I'm going to add in this and do it together. Put the confectioner's sugar in. And little bubbles over there. Just like to scrape all the stuff off the bottom so it mixes together all the way. I like this stuff nice and fine. Okay. I'm going to put this into my sifter. Okay, and I just toss the rest of that. Okay, I've got 3 egg whites, room temperature, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and I've just been using my hand mixer because I find it easier. So we are going to give these a whip. I'm going to add my cream of tartar in and whip it until we get peaks, but not stiff peaks. Okay, now I kind of skipped through that, but it will take a few minutes. So now we've got our slightly, our little peakies. It still folds over though. I'm going to add sugar, maybe a third of it. Okay, I'm using butter vanilla emulsion. I'm going to use 1/2 teaspoon. And I'm going to leave these white. And you want to keep going until stiff peaks. Okay, I am where I want to be with my stiff peaks. It's nice and thick. Nice thick little peakies. Alrighty, I've got my almond flour confectioner sugar mix here. I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in, and we're going to do our macaronage. I want to add in a little bit at a time. And fold gently. Add some of my salt to that one. Fold and push. Fold and push. Twisting your bowl. Did you get everything off of the sides? And I'll add some more. You want to do this until it's incorporated. Alright, and my last part. And still just fold and push. You want to give it a push off the sides, that's your macaronaging. And you want it to fall in on itself like a figure 8. done almost. I'm going to do a couple more little stirs. Until it's just ribboning. There we go. Okay, now I've got a Ziploc baggie. This is how I've been doing it, and it works for me. You get yourself a piping bag, that's fine too. And you want to put it right into your Ziploc baggie. And here we have our mix. Okay, I've got my tray turned upside down with my mat. I've got a template under there. I can just pull that out when I'm done. And I am just going to snip off this tip here. And I just realized I didn't add all my salt in, so we'll see how that turns out. Alright, work it all down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And I take a little toothpick and flatten out some of those little points. Although they flatten themselves, really. Pretty excited about these. Okay, then we want to let them dry. I'm going to let these dry for about an hour until they are kind of have a little crisp on top. You can touch them and you won't get anything on your fingers. We are going to make our filling, and I've got 1 stick of room temperature butter. We're going to put that in here. And give that a little whip. Okay, I've got about 3/4 cup of sugar, which I'm going to go half first. Okay. Okay. So I've got just over a little over half a cup of confectioner's sugar in there, and it's still pretty thin because we're going to add these cakes in there. Yum yum. We're going to start with 3. Okay. Just going to give those a little push to break them up a little bit. And we're going to whisk them in. Pretty excited about this. Okay, I'm going to add the other 3 in, and I'm just going to whisk them in. Oh, that looks delicious. And I think I'm going to add just a splash of milk. Okay, so maybe about a half a tablespoon. And we will whip that in. Okay, 1 more half tablespoon. Okay, I am going to put this in to my baggie. Now if you want something a little fancy, you can use piping bags. A lot of people do that. And I'm going to give it a little taste. That is delicious. And we are ready to pipe. Okay, these are dry to the touch, so I'm going to put those in at 280 degrees for about 18 minutes. And we hope they have feet on them. Oh my goodness. Look at my big beautiful feet. Yes. Oh, they look lovely. Okay, they look pretty delicious. Although I've never quite seen a bottom like that, but they feel nice and tender. Got nice feet, so we're going to go ahead and fill some of them. I've decided to put some homemade strawberry jam in the center of some of them. So we're going to leave just a little circle in the middle. They're all finished up.